So good day everyone, and also just waiting for this AMA with the LeapFi. I just want to say everyone welcome to come in Wise Crypto and just wait for our honorable guest. Can you hear me?
Hi, do you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good day.
Oh, hi. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. I'm LeapFi CEO Jade. It's an honor to be here to be able to introduce our project LeapFi. LeapFi mission is to
Uh,
enable. Hey,
yes, sir. Go on. No problem. Just go on.
okay. LeapFi's mission is to enable easy access to investment in DeFi. We strive to become a DeFi gateway in the future. Okay, because English is my second language, we will have our BD Jack. Hi, Jack.
Hi.
Jack, Jack to introduce and share more of our project with you. Jack, you may begin.
Yeah, thank you. And also, sir, I just want to thanks everyone for having here. So, could you please introduce yourself a little bit and also your experiences, then about your project?
Yeah, sure. It's a very honor to be here. Thank you for inviting us again. So we are LeapFi. My name is Jack. Nice to meet you. We are a small team comprised of developers in the 3.0 scene with financial backgrounds of hedge fund asset managers. So a quick introduction is that we saw the difficulties of investing in DeFi, especially with all kinds of protocols going on, with all kinds of different returns, like yield farming and leverage trading and such. And so our ultimate goal of DeFi is to allow easier investments in DeFi and to become a gateway for investors to access DeFi. So that's our basic overview of our project. I hope that answers most of your questions. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for that. And also, I would like to say, people like to know more about the LeapFi. You can visit their Twitter, and also you can visit their kind of social link. So I just want to know, like, is your LeapFi like suitable for the trading, and also who would be most interested if like they wanted to be uh part of your project?
Okay, yeah, I think that's a very good question. We'll start by talking about our two main aspects in terms of our strategy of development. So we'll first integrate DeFi leading protocols like Uniswap, Curve, and GMX, and we'll create a derivatives platform as an investment tool for optimizing these original ways of monetization. And then our next step is to take these derivatives and stack them into DeFi vaults to fulfill stable investment income source from DeFi. So to go back to your question, is our LeapFi suitable for trading? Absolutely. Our phase one product is Derivio, and this is a derivative platform, and it aims to provide easier access to trading DeFi assets like yield farming and all kinds of different DeFi specific ways of income. So the main goal is to make the process as easy as we can, along with financially engineered strategies to create better profitability with less risks. And who would be most interested? I believe that most, if not all of the users that are currently using our integrated protocols, like Uniswap LP providers, GMX traders, they will be interested. Because if they are looking for a modest and less risky way of creating more returns, and a better user experience and user interface, I believe they will be.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Like, thank you for that. So I just want to say people like to come in and join and more about auto delivery finance. Like, you can make trading no problem. So could you say like, how does your product minimize the risk and also the maximize the gains? As you know, there are a lot of trading platform in the crypto space. So what is your aspects on that?
Yeah, I'm sure most people in DeFi who are looking to earn money actually care more about what are the risks that they are exposed to and how do we DeFi maximize their gains. Well, the answer is actually pretty simple. So our derivatives products, they optimize the setups of your original monetization methods through algorithms that are suitable for each kind of return for a more stable and realistic APY. And we also provide auto stop loss, trailing stop, and even hedging functions to reduce the potential risks. And these are all like algorithmically calculated, so it will provide you with the best kind of results. So a few more realistic examples are like leverage optimization. So when it comes to leverage trading, we calculate the best leverage suitable for the current kind of market condition. And usually that really requires a lot of financial engineering skills. And for liquidity providers, we provide optimal upper and lower ranges for easier decision with better returns. And of course, each of our product are actually derivatives derived from the leading protocols monetization methods. So they can actually be stacked and combined to create more stable and higher returns. And that's also part of our phase 2 project, which is the vaults, where we use our financial engineering mindset. We stack our own derivatives to create a more stable income for people who are willing to invest in our vaults. Yeah. So I hope that answers how our product minimizes risk and maximize gains for our users.
Okay, so do you have any kind of audit certificate and so far?
Yes, we do actually hope to go in audit very soon. So currently we're in our MVP stage. We've been developing this product for about 2 months now. And once we go live with testnet, which we hope to be at around the end of June, we do plan to throw it into audit, so to prevent security issues.
Okay, yeah, got it. So just wait a bit, 1 minute, please.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, thank you for waiting. Actually, as you know, like my house is near about the Moscow, so Azan is ongoing. So yeah, like people, I just want to say like no worry about the security, and also they're trying to like put you the highest security system, and also they're trying to minimize the risk and also maximize the gains. As you know, the market is too much volatile right now. But no worry, guys, you can make trade with safe and safety, no problem. So, sir, as for I know, like there are a lot of trading platform in the crypto space. Could you say more about your competitive advantages over others?
Yeah, there's a lot of trading platforms, but first I want to clarify that we are not DEXs or sexist. So we are a derivative trading platform based on our own derivatives. So first I want to clear that. And as far as competitive advantages, I believe our biggest advantage is actually integration. So as we know that DeFi is really about stacking Legos to create higher financial products, just like traditional finance. So in order to continue stacking our DeFi Lego, it's much more worthwhile to stand on top of other protocols who have already accomplished in their field of specialization. Some examples are like Uniswap. They have accomplished swaps in the swap sector, I would say, and GMX on futures, Lido on staking. And it is time to integrate them together to create more potentials instead of going back in and trying to take their market share or try to compete with them. So to come back to specific competitive advantages against other derivative protocols, we solve liquidity through the integration of these leading protocols. So we don't create or require our own liquidity providers. We actually use the liquidity that is resting underneath us, such as Uniswap's swap liquidity, GMX future liquidity, and such. And we also want to build a better user experience where a good way of putting it is that when you're providing liquidity in Uniswap, you actually have to go through a lot of calculations to different websites, or you would need to swap the different assets that you want to provide liquidity in. And we want to do that with a single click. So basically, we do the calculation of APYs. We also show you the ranges or even optimize the ranges for you. And we also do the swap process with you. So at the end of the day, all you need to do is you put USDCs in as a means of investment, and we calculate back the profit. And when you need to take that liquidity position out, it comes back directly in USDC. So this provides a user experience that is like never before. And finally, through these integrations of the multiple protocols, it really allows us to manage all of our DeFi investments, whether it's on Uniswap, whether it's on GMX, or even on Curve, all at once, all in one page. And gone are the days of jumping from protocol to protocol to understand how our investments are doing in DeFi. And I think that's very attractive for almost all investors in DeFi. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So, like, I can say they are building a derivative platform based on the leading protocols, such as I can mention Uniswap, GMXIO,
Yes.
and also the Curve Finance for the liquidity
Yes.
providers. and like they're helping the traders reduce the downside risk and also improve the profitability. So sir, I just want to know, like, is there any kind of educational activities like is going who are the new users in crypto?
Yes. Talk about education. That is one of our largest strategies. Our third strategy in our progress is actually more about user acquiring and user education. We saw the lack of education in DeFi. There's a lot of protocols going on, and to be honest, as an investor, you won't really know how you get in each of them if you need to like take 3 days just to understand one of them. So we believe that marketing is the best kind of education. And so if you follow us on Twitter or even on Medium, we have lots of articles regarding how to use our protocol in the future and also how to become a more successful trader in DeFi as a whole. So that's how we go about it when it comes to a user education, because we believe that at this current stage, if DeFi needs to grow, we need the population in traditional finance and people who are outside of the crypto scene to actually come back in. And education is the only way and the best way of doing it. So it's actually a huge part of our strategy here.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So people, like if you are the new user in the crypto, no problem, you can connect in, and also if you have any kind of question, query, you can ask through their Telegram, no problem, they will definitely answer it, and also you can ask through this AMA. So sir, do you have any kind of native coin or tokens? Could you say more about it? Like if people buy and also if people hold, what can they do? Like what are the utilities?
Yeah, when it comes to our token, we have a native token called the Leap token. The main function of the Leap token is to unlock more advanced functions on our derivative trading platform when you're interacting or investing into it, let's say. So these include like auto stop loss, auto take profit, and break even stops. And this allows more advanced users to tweak with specific settings or trigger to create better return. And this is not only just like a trading platform where you set a stop loss and it takes you out of the market directly. It's actually optimized based on our financial engineering skills. So I'm pretty sure that's very incentivizing. And apart from that, we also have some other basic functions like staking into our protocol, lending and borrowing for leverage positions of our derivatives, and also to increase capital efficiency and such. And we have more inside our doc, so it would be really nice if all of you could follow us on Twitter and find our doc in our website. Yes.
Yes. So as you mentioned, like you have staking. So could you say how much APY you're returning to the people, and also is there any kind of days, like 13 days or 90 days staking, or how many days people have to stake?
Okay, I think that's a good question, and we can certainly talk about that. But at this current point, like we said before, March, we started developing this protocol actually starting from March, and we have been focusing on more on our minimum viable product, which we already have by the end of May. And really, what we're focused on right now is launching on testnet, which will happen soon at the end of June. So at this point, we don't really have much of an answer as to how much return for staking. So I think we can just keep that in mind, and as long as you follow us, I'm pretty sure that will be part of the plan. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So people like to know more their future plan and also updates, upcoming plans. Just keep eye on their Telegram, Twitter, and so forth. So, sir, the last question to you, like, when will the LeapFi mainnet launch? Could you say more about your also roadmap?
Yes. Okay. No problem. So I'll start with a larger scope, and then we'll narrow down back into this year. So again, our larger scopes roadmap looks kind of like this. We'll start with the derivatives platform, and then we'll move on to the vaults, DeFi vaults that are based on derivatives, and then finally into enterprise platforms for businesses to actually cooperate with us. And user education and research articles, like I said before, will be posted frequently on our mediums, starting from March already. So feel free to follow for our in-depth analysis on DeFi return methods and researches. And in the near scope, so currently we have finished our MVP and we started from March, so 2 months of development. And very soon we'll be launching a testnet at the end of June. And this will include real-time pricing. And so there will also be like trading competitions on the testnet. So feel free to follow us, and we might also have like airdrops for our users of the testnet. Right after the end of June, we'll start throwing into audit and even considering a beta test before the actual release by Q4 of 2023. So at Q4 or Q1 of 2024, we will have our derivatives platform ready. So let's say about 6 months from now, you can expect our actual product releasing. And then we might have an ICO soon after. So hopefully, if you're really interested in our project, please follow us for our Twitter. And very soon we'll have a testnet launch notification, as well as progress updates to where we are currently. Yeah, so do you have any more question for us? At the moment, our roadmap kind of look like this. So hi, I see there's like currently Wise Crypto is kind of busy right now. So I think we'll introduce to the new friends who just joined this chat again, who we are and what we're trying to do. So we're a small team comprised of developers in the 3.0 scene with financial backgrounds of hedge fund asset managers. And we saw the difficulties of investing in DeFi, especially with all kinds of protocols with different kinds of returns. And so our ultimate goal of LeapFi is to allow easier investment in DeFi and become a gateway for investors to access DeFi. So we'll first integrate DeFi leading protocols to create a derivative platform as an investment tool for optimizing these original ways of monetization, such as Uniswap LP, Curve LP, GMX trading. And after we create this derivative platform, our next step is to take these derivatives and stack them into DeFi vaults to fulfill stable investment income sourced from DeFi directly.
Hi, Jade. Thanks for the info. So can you move on to the live session? It's Logan. It's Logan. I'm from Wise Crypto.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you, man. Can you move on to the live session?
You mean the QA session? Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Tim, can you ask your question?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so my question is, security is the most important thing for every project. So can you tell us about the LeapFi security system and how secure is your firewall against hacking?
Yes, security is definitely one of the most important aspects when it comes to integrating different protocols. So we'll put this simply. So in order to make sure that we have good security, most of our smart contracts will be similar to those of Curve and GMX because we are actually utilizing their positions. And so we'll do that as simple as we can. And after we get on the mainnet, we will also go into auditing programs in order to fully secure our smart contract, because a third party's aspect is very important here. And I believe that's how we plan to solve security in our smart contract. I hope that answers your question.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Very well answered.
Okay, I'm sorry for that. Actually, the network issue. Sorry, and also thank you, Tim, for your question. So the next one is Laurent. Hello, Laurent.
Hello.
Yeah, ask your question,
Hello.
please.
My question, first of all, I can't find your website. Where can I get your website links, and how did you get the community involved in developing the project, and how do you build a strong community to grow globally?
Okay, I think I'll first answer our question of where will you find our website. Our website is www.leapfi.io. You'll be able to see it and recognize it because there's a deer inside on the first page of our website. And secondly, how do we involve the community? So as we said before, we think that education is the most important part. We want to educate users to first active traders who are already in the scene. So like Uniswap V3 active traders, GMX active traders. And we'll start by involving them into our testnet so they can have an understanding of our testnet program and how our product works. Next, we'll focus on users trading on futures on DEXs like GMX. And then finally, we want the scope to eventually spread to users who trade futures on central finance or even traditional finance. So we'll start with a more precise target audience, and then slowly grow into more blockchain non-natives.
Yeah, and also you can add like if you have any kind of app so for where he can get the information about the app.
Oh, at the moment, yeah, you can definitely visit our site and also follow us on Twitter and Medium, where we have lots of articles covering that.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Lauren, for your question. I think you got it. And also, as I said, like to know more, you can visit all their social link that they like their Twitter, no problem. So the Tokyo, next one. Hello, Tokyo.
Yeah, hello. Do you have an ambassadors program?
Currently, we don't have any ambassador programs that are in the works because currently we are more focused on our product. As I said before, March, we started developing this protocol at March. We've had this idea since last year. And really right now we're more focused on product and testnet development. But in the future, when we do start having a Discord server, we will have that.
All right, I wish you good luck.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Tokyo, for your question. So the next one is Krishna. Hello, Krishna.
Hello.
Yeah, ask your question, please.
Okay, so my question is, vast majority of crypto projects are built just for the sole purpose of amassing wealth for themselves. So I want to know the value you aim to add to crypto industry that will bring greater advantage to the industry.
Let me clarify your question. Your question is how we bring more value to grow DeFi as a whole, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so with that question, so we talked about how our mission is to become the gateway to DeFi in the future. And so really, we actually grow with DeFi itself, as well as bring more people into DeFi. So as I said before, education is one of our main aspects. So we will try to educate as many people as we can, starting with precise people who are already interacting in DeFi, and slowly expand our way to people in traditional finance, and even people who are not crypto natives. And so we believe that through these kind of education, we'll be able to have more investors outside of the crypto scene to have more interest to us. And we believe that in just 10 short years, DeFi has managed to replicate the 800-year history of traditional finance. From 2013 until now, DeFi has sequentially created stablecoins to address the need for value storage. And then after that, followed by exchanges to solve the problem of value exchange. And the DeFi summer of 2020 allowed many protocols to improve the efficiency of capital utilization. And that is all. That is basically 800-year history of the traditional finance. And looking ahead to 2023, our derivative financial product will become a crucial breakthrough point for DeFi. Once derivative products mature, it will enable DeFi to expand its advanced applications and track more capital into the DeFi ecosystem. And you will see that currently at 2023, a lot of derivatives protocols are coming up, like Panoptics, and that are more focused on derivative products. And so we believe that as long as we continue doing the correct thing, which is creating derivative products, we will eventually expand DeFi.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Krishna, for your question. So last one is Aim High. Hello, Aim High.
Hello, am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hi.
ask your question.
Okay, LeapFi. I just checked your handle. It seems like you are you've not gained the recognition you're supposed to get in a between like a whole lot of persons. Like your Twitter handle, you are few. So what are your plans to increase your visibility in the crypto space? And also, can you also elaborate more on your partners? Tell us a little bit about your best partner so far.
Sorry, I didn't really get your question, but I think the only part I got was about Arbitrum and why we want to release on Arbitrum. Could you kind of clarify your second question again?
My second question is about your partners, but the first question is, what are your plans to increase your visibility, in the crypto space? Because on your
Okay.
Twitter handle, okay.
Okay, so how we plan to build more visibility so more people in crypto will see us, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, like I said before, in our marketing strategy, currently we want to focus on people who are already trading in DeFi itself. So that includes Uniswap active traders, people who have provided liquidity already, and Curve liquidity providers, GMX users, people who are already trading in on DEXs. And so these people will be our main target audience, because what we're doing actually is optimizing their trading positions to make them more profitable with less risks, and also giving them a easier way of investing. So they would not need to hold on to tokens and swap them into different tokens to provide liquidity. We swap it for them. They would not need to calculate all the APIs with an external calculator. We calculate it for them. And so with all these things, we believe we'll be able to increase the user experience of these originally inside traders. And then eventually, as time goes past, we believe they will start expanding to other traders who have never touched this region. And it is, in the end, we want it to expand to the realistic world, on people who are on traditional finance, people who wants to invest, but not necessarily in traditional finance, and who want to jump into crypto, but with no knowledge. So we provide them education for them to do so. Yeah. And so I guess at this current point, I'm sure at the moment we sound very vague. You're not sure how we will do. So I strongly encourage all of you to sign up for follow our Twitter, because very soon, by the end of June, we believe, we'll have a testnet that is ready to launch for our LeapFi protocol, for our derivative platform. And you can try it out with realistic pricing. And you will be able to have a feel of how good our APY is. The kind of optimizations we give is absolutely sky high.
Anyway, thank you. I kind of like your product because of the stress-free product you just created for us. Thank you very much. I wish you success.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Aim, for your question, and also, as I said, like studying with them to know more about their future plan and so forth. So, sir, thank you for your precious time. I think we got our 5 winners. But before that, before wrapping up, do you want to say something like any important news you want to share, or any advice to our community?
Yeah, so I think one thing I want to stress a lot is that the fees that are occurred in our platform does not exist. So we already know that in order to open positions on GMX, or even to provide liquidity in Uniswap, there's fees required for that. And we don't actually have this kind of fee in our derivative platform, meaning our platform is completely free for you to use. There is no catch to use it. The only kind of risk you will be exposed to are original risks that are implemented by that protocol. So for us, we are trying to provide a tool that optimizes that kind of experience, and even give you a better type of reward. So I strongly ask all of you, if you're interested in our project, please follow us on Twitter, follow us on Medium. We have a lot of education articles coming up very soon because of our testnet launch at the end of June. So I strongly encourage that all of you try it. There's, of course, at the end of the day, that is a testnet, but it will be with realistic pricing. We will allow virtual money to be used during our testnet function, and I'm sure all of you will love this product. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, sir. And also, people make your own research. And also, if you have any kind of problem, like any question, query, you can ask through their Twitter and also through their social group, no problem. And also, keep eye on their mediums to know more about their project. And sir, thank you for your precious time to our community, and best wishes to your project.
Thank you so much, Elliot. Thank you,
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good day. Bye.
Good day. Bye bye.